Don is the sort of guy who accumulates friends.
He's values driven. What you see today is what you're going to get tomorrow. You can always count on him to do what he said he's going to do.
When I first met Don, I could tell that he was thoughtful, I could tell he was a great leader, and I could tell that he was going to be a mentor and a great partner.
I've known Don for over 30 years. Firstly, as a competitor. Secondly, as a boss and partner. Thirdly, as a client, but most importantly, as a friend.
He could challenge, but he did so in such a respectful way that you felt part of a team whenever you talked to Don.
Don has been a leader in every role he's taken on, from president of the Engineering Society of Queens to forming and leading the CIBC Global Mining Group to CEO of Teck. But he's also been a leader outside of the industry. He's been chair of the Business Council of Canada, of the International Council of Mines and Metals, of the BC Children's Hospital, the Invictus Games upcoming, and chair of Manulife, and I'm sure I've left a few out.
In your time at Teck and at CIBC, you have been a force for good in our industry.
Don's always studied emerging trends in our industry, often well ahead of his peers. He saw the globalization of the mining industry and set about creating a global mining team within CIBC. And that allowed CIBC to compete against the bigger international banks on an even footing.
You know, thanks to Don's leadership, Teck has grown and expanded over the years incredibly.
17 years as president and CEO saw Teck become an industry leader in sustainability and resource management.
Most important is great sense for strategic thinking and judgment that he has shown in the choices that he's made.
Teck has really been transformed from a company that really relied on one commodity, steelmaking coal, to now one of the best corporate growth stories in the industry. He's done that while maintaining a rock-solid balance sheet and building QB2 during the COVID pandemic, which really is a testament to Don's strategic vision for the company.
Under Don's leadership, we have seen Teck in Chile work with local communities, tackling climate change, working with Indigenous peoples, promoting gender equality, respect for human rights.
Thanks to Don's leadership, Teck Resources today is one of the most respected global mining companies.
Teck has a portfolio of world-class mining properties, a financial position that's sound, and a pipeline of opportunity that will provide growth for many years to come.
When we planned the Invictus Games due to take part in Vancouver, Whistler in February 2025, we knew we needed a leader, and we were given the inside line that Don may be transitioning from Teck, and so we moved really quickly to get first in the line for people hoping to secure his leadership talents, and we were thrilled when he took the games on as our chair.
He's really excited about the work that he's doing on Invictus. It's important for the city of Vancouver. It's important for our veterans. And I think it really is an indication of just his willingness to give back to the community in a big, big way.
Don's leadership style could be characterized by very long-term vision in assembling really high-quality assets that will be generating cash flows for shareholders for decades.
He is the kind of leader that brings out the best in people.
He is truly an example of what I think leaders are, which is lead by example. Leadership is often defined in a moment of crisis. Well, I can tell you, I saw firsthand how unwavering Don was, not just as the CEO of Teck, but also as the chair of the Business Council of Canada. I mean, I don't know how I would have gotten through what we were able to get through without his support, his mentorship, his leadership, his guidance, and his friendship, quite frankly.
There's a lot of memories I have of working with Don. The most vivid is as a former neighbor walking by his home at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, walking my dog and seeing him in his window still working when he was running the globe for CIBC, dealing with his colleagues in the Asia Pacific region. Hardworking guy.
Don Lindsay is someone whom many of us admire and have had the privilege of working alongside and learning from. He was an extraordinary leader and visionary.
I want to thank you for your extraordinary commitment to our beautiful province. You have championed so many causes, including BCIT, UBC, the Vancouver Aquarium, St. Paul's Hospital, and many, many more. I especially want to acknowledge your personal role in leading the campaign to help build the Teck Acute Care Centre at BC's Children's Hospital.
But underneath all of his intelligence and his ideas is a respect for everyone that he works with.
When I think of Don Lindsay, I think of a man who's committed to philanthropy, to making the world a better place.
The best word to describe Don is committed. Committed to Canada, committed to tech, committed to businesses more broadly, and frankly, committed to his family. And I think all of those things help make Don the man and the leader that he is.
Let me thank you for your friendship, your support, and all your contributions to our industry.
He's incredibly strategic, he's collaborative, he's gentle but tough.
So if there's one word I would describe Don with, it would be generosity.
The word that comes to mind when I think of Don is sincere.
Innovative. Loyal. Passionate, exuberant, energetic.
Integrity, loyalty.
Dedication to community.
Don, I can't think of anyone more that I'd rather congratulate, or anyone more deserving of receiving this Canadian Business Leaders Lifetime Achievement Award.
Many congratulations to Don on his Lifetime Achievement Award.
We salute you and offer you our sincere and heartfelt congratulations for this very well-deserved recognition.